Clark gets hurt, and guess what? Your demand vanishes because people ain't going to pay up to see these athletes that are ungrateful that their sports grow.
When Caitlin Clark's injury sent the WNBA All-Star Game into a financial abyss, many fans had the same reaction. What if I told you, however, that the initial shockwave was a multi-million-dollar disaster? This is not where the narrative ends. Actually, that's where the entire story starts. Because a much larger and riskier story was developing in the background as the entire sports world was preoccupied with the mayhem in Indianapolis. As a result of the Clark tragedy, WNBA players are actually being aggressively enticed to compete in European tournaments. Moreover, a full-scale exodus appears to be on the horizon. The league office hopes you won't hear it, but we're connecting the dots on one story today. How the WNBA is taking advantage of its unpredictability to entice its top players to relocate in exchange for greater compensation and notoriety. Please click the like button if you want to know the real tale behind the headlines. It lets us know we're on the right track and assists us in sorting out the noise for you. Alright, let's set the scene because comprehending the severity of the recent catastrophe that revealed the league's true weakness is necessary to comprehend why players are searching for a route out. Rethinking wasn't limited to a select group of admirers. A market crisis resulted from the WNBA's financial vote of no confidence while Caitlin Clark was away. The figures are astounding. Within hours of Clark formally stating that she had to take a vacation and would not be attending the All-Star festivities, the game's admission price fell 48%, from $121 to just $64. Consider that. These tickets had previously had the highest average sale price in WNBA All-Star history, at $262. Teams were suddenly unable to reveal them. The estimated $10 million in economic impact that the weekend was supposed to have had on Indianapolis disappeared overnight. The league unintentionally centered its entire expansion strategy on a single point of failure, as this tragedy demonstrated in the most devastating financial terms imaginable. In addition, that one vulnerable area is presently hurt, overworked, and beginning to fail. And that's the blood in the water, my friends, with opportunistic predators waiting on the other side of the Atlantic. To be clear, though, this is more than just a financial story. The real question is, why did the money vanish? When the Golden Goose, the league's most valuable asset, was run into the ground, it disappeared. At this point, every other WNBA player begins to pay close attention. For distinct muscle problems make it more than a straightforward accident. This season, Caitlin Clark has already missed 11 games. There were 4 of them, according to the Deep Search file. As is well known, this is the same player that participated in every game during both her 2025 rookie season and her whole collegiate career at Iowa. She was a strong woman.
What was different then?
Seeing firsthand what Caitlin Clark is worth to this league, especially to
the Indiana Fever's organization is being blamed by both fans and commentators in the social media rumor. Many people believe that the team's injury treatment policies and medical staff are dreadfully inadequate, particularly in comparison to NBA standards. Someone having Caitlin's level of control over the issue. Clark's coach, Stephanie White, has talked about the player's remarkable physical attributes and claims that the physicality she encounters for 40 minutes causes you to load, explode, accelerate, and decelerate in different ways. Other players pay heed when the league's most valuable player suddenly goes from being invincible to prone to injuries in a short period of time. They observe a system that did not safeguard its most valuable resource. And they begin by asking themselves a very basic question. What's stopping it from occurring to me if they'll allow it to happen to her? Furthermore, predators from all over the world have been waiting for this exact panic and confidence problem. Although this is the key narrative element and is being reported by credible industry sources, we will now establish some linkages that will take us into the realm of hearsay. There is a shocking report in the Deep Search file. According to reports, the WNBA's unpredictability and these specific injury management concerns are the reasons why European basketball organizations are now actively looking for American players. They take an active part in poaching. They observed the Clark tragedy as it transpired. They are acting after realizing how annoyed the gamer is. Let's examine what the European sales pitch truly sounds like in light of its disastrous efficacy. As the obvious, they start by focusing on the money. According to reports, Premier European League bids may surpass WNBA salary. Higher pay is a straightforward strategy to attract athletes who feel underpaid and undervalued at home, though this isn't always the case. We'll talk about this topic in a bit. The hook is it. Their agent picks up the phone as a result. It's hardly the last blow, though. Money has nothing to do with the actual knockout blow, which is the portion of the pitch that is currently landing with horrifying accuracy. It's the assurance of everything that the WNBA isn't currently offering. Stability, regard for one's line of work, and job security. There is no doubt in the original texts. European leagues are selling American sportsmen more job stability and professional treatment. Consider it from the viewpoint of the player. You just witnessed the best player in the league undergoing physical rehabilitation. You've seen the headlines and social media posts that raise questions about the caliber of the medical personnel on her team. The league itself seems uncoordinated and feeble.
Pay attention. Pay attention. We saw the viewership drop. Ticket sales dropping. Attendance.
And in the midst of all that uncertainty, a call from a Spanish league of Femenina or Euro League squad arrives. They're not just providing you a contract, they're giving you peace of mind. They guarantee top-notch medical treatment and professional standards that will safeguard your well-being and advance your career. Stability and professional medical supervision are somewhat enticing when your own league's tactic seems to be to run our stars into the ground and hope for the best. They are taking advantage of the WNBA's biggest flaw. Furthermore, the league's internal strife is also adding gasoline to that flames. The complete disarray surrounding the league's collective bargaining agreement, or CBA, is the source of that gasoline. The story takes a particularly negative turn at this point since it involves multiple teams' appalling management. The timing of this league-wide breakdown of trust between the players and the front management couldn't have been worse. The talks are becoming a public controversy as the existing CBA is scheduled to expire on October 31st, 2025. The players delivered a strong statement to the United warmed up on the court during the same All-Star game that was going bankrupt. The bold white statement, "You owe us money, give it to us," was displayed on their black shirts. This indication was not inconsequential. It was a rude statement made in public. The union's leadership is echoing that frustration. One of the most well-known figures in the league, WNBA Vice President Breanna Stewart, boldly referred to a recent CBA meeting as a lost chance. Angel Reed stated, "Even more frankly, we won't stop until we got what we want."
You know why ticket prices dropped? Because people quit buying the damn tickets. People was asking for refunds for the damn tickets. So you want to know what they had to do? Damn near give them away, bro.
As a result, on the one hand, the participants have a deep dislike and a shared rage. Conversely, Commissioner Kathy Angel-Burt has informed the media that talks are fruitful and constructive. European recruiters are sowing their seeds in the fertile ground between the commissioner's words and the athlete's actual situation. Their entire sales pitch is validated by it. "We are currently waiting to treat you with dignity. When a league doesn't, why fight for it?" they would ask a player. The only individuals in danger are no longer actors vying for larger contracts. The leading names in the league may be impacted by the possible cascade effect that this is producing. During the WNBA offseason, a number of elite American players, including past MVPs, have played abroad. The existential worry at the moment is that they might be persuaded to avoid it by the poisonous atmosphere at home. The prospect of being the undeniable star of a European team must be very alluring when you witness your own league disregarding great players like A.A. Wilson in favor of a biased fixation on Clark. Additionally, the WNBA would suffer a great deal if that domino dropped, and a player with that caliber decided to permanently retire. This goes beyond simply losing a single player. It has to do with how the league is viewed globally in general. This is very evident from the source files. The WNBA's competitiveness and marketability would be severely harmed by a successful European poaching plan. Consider it. The top players in the league are lost. The in-court product suffers as the audience continues to drop. Sponsors begin to withdraw. As international organizations make significant investments in marketing and broadcast infrastructure to establish themselves as genuine competitors, those same players are now endorsing a rival league. Every star the WNBA loses directly benefits its rivals. As a result, the league has become a hollowed-out version of itself and is no longer thought of as the world's best place to play women's basketball. The Caitlin Clark All-Star incident did not cause the illness. The WNBA's main internal problems were caused by a toxic, tense relationship with its own union, an unwise reliance on a single player, a developing crisis of faith in player health and safety, and public fever. The league is currently trying desperately to beat the clock. It must solve these underlying issues from inside while averting an existential threat from the outside. The poaching has already begun. There is no longer any chance of the exodus. The truth is shifting, and time is running short. You, the story analyzers, now have the probe. Kindly share your thoughts in the space provided for comments below. Is the players' union merely using this as a cunning negotiation strategy to improve their negotiating position during the CBA discussions? Or is the WNBA going through a serious existential crisis as a result of this European threat? Describe your theory to me. Additionally, be sure to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications if you would like to get updates about this story and other plot lines that are not covered by the mainstream media. Our goal is to connect the dots on the important stories. Lastly, please show this movie to other WNBA fans if you think they should know about the true struggle being waged to keep the league alive. The only way to hear the entire tale is to carry on the conversation.